extra man has been used.
They're going to need to use a pitcher to play a position. How about that? Well, this is just adding to the night that Roman Quinn has had. He's got 3 hits, including a home run. Now he's coming out to pitch here in the top of the 14th inning. Vince Velasquez is in left field. There's no doubt Velasquez athletic enough to play the outfield. And a line drive base hit to left field. Abreu to third. They're waving him home. The throw to the plate by Velasquez on a couple hops is in time. How about that? Vince Velasquez with an outfield assist. He threw a seed.
Absolutely perfect. And when that ball went over the head of Cigar, I said they scored. And you don't blame the third base coach for sending Abreu, even though Abreu doesn't run well. But I mean, look at this. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. He could teach the outfielders. Every outfielder, that's the way you do it. Perfect one hop strike to JT. Abreu is out at home. Unbelievable throw by Vince.
And a line drive to left field.
Come on,
Here we
Vince.
go again. Rounding third is Garcia. Here's Velasquez's throw to the plate. It is not in time. On one hop, it was awfully close.
They want to look.
He did get his hand on the plate. I don't think he got him, though.
Tell you what, a heck of a throw, though, by Vince.
Line drive to left field. Velasquez diving
No
catch.
way.
Oh, man, what a play. Vince Velasquez just made sure this was only a 1-run deficit. The man is flat out an athlete.
Every extra man has been used on both sides. The Mets have used 5 pitchers. Jesse Orosco is in right field. Roger McDowell is the pitcher. Ground ball to third. Carter with another chance. Throws out Butera.
Now Davey Johnson out to the mound. He's going to make a pitching change. McDowell going toward the bench. Is he going to, if he leaves the ball game, who's going to play right field? Orosco being brought in from right field. He's going to get a glove, maybe.
He's going to get a new glove. So, as we said in the 10th inning, they can do this all night. This might be innovative baseball.
Orosco was in the ball game and left it.
What is that? Necessity is the mother of invention. Swing and a miss, and we're going to 12. Roger McDowell moves to left field. Mookie Wilson moves to right, and I'm love to see that box score tomorrow morning.
Curveball hit in the air to left center field. Dykstra is there. Also McDowell, and McDowell lets Dykstra, the sure man, make the play. Bottom of the 13th, Orosco in right field. McDowell, the old pitcher, in the ball game.
Line drive to Jesse Orosco, who hauls it in. 2 away.
And Orosco getting his first put out of this ball game as a right fielder.
Roger McDowell has a chance to win his 8th here, thanks to Howard Johnson's dramatic 3-run home run in the top of the 14th. And a shot to short, handled by Howard Johnson, and Bell rounds out to end the ball game.
And what's going on now? He's bringing a glove out here. So is he going to do a Wood Patton switch? See, because I guess there's one thought here of why did he bring Wood in if he could have just pinch hit for Peralta? Because the thought would be if you double switch, Peralta's coming back. But I think Joe made the move in the previous inning in case it got to Bruce and he was going to do this. Rizzo will field. Wood covering.
Here comes the bat boy out with some gear. Now Brian Price indicating to the home plate umpire Patton. He's saying Patton doesn't get any extra warm-ups.
Patton can't get it. Zobrist will. It worked. It worked. Pedro Strop is in left. The Cubs have used Wood, Patton, and Strop. 3 relief pitchers in left field tonight. In the air to right. Hayward's got it. Cubs win. Cubs win 7-2 the final in 15 innings. And to say this one came out of left field would be a huge understatement.
Here's something you don't see every day. Travis Wood is still in the game, but he's in left field. He played a little bit in left field in an extra inning game earlier this year. He's out in left field now. I don't know if Wood's going to have a play on this one. It is caught. He races back to the ivy and made the catch.
He tried to not smile there for a second.
I thought I was looking down at Joe Madden and looked like he was real stoic, like, I knew that was going to happen. Finally, he breaks the smile. This is awesome.
He gets a good jump on it, but this looked like it was either out or off the ivy. This is not an easy play for anyone, even a regular left fielder. to make, knowing where he's at on the field, up against the ivy, makes the catch.
And that's a brick wall behind that ivy. Might leave a mark.
And that's a pitcher.
Look at this standing ovation he's getting, not just from his teammates, from everybody here. And now he's coming back in to pitch.
And a Little League game has broken out at Wrigley Field.
This is great. Caesar's going to left. Strope's out of the game. And Woods coming back into pitch to face Martine. Picks him off. Inning over. It's your night, Travis Wood.
Michael Lorenzen stays in the game. He's in right field. So from the pitcher's mound to right. And wouldn't you know it, hit right to Lorenzen. And Lorenzen reaches up and makes the catch.
Oh, my goodness.
And a tip of the cap from Iglesias. Thank you very much.
Well, you know, those guys are down there in the bullpen talking all game long.
Entire infield saluting Lorenzen.
And I wonder if ever the conversation went to, hey, Iggy, if you ever need me in the outfield, I'll be there for you. What a catch. By your
Into the wall.
Yeah, by your 8th inning pitcher.
The former college center fielder stretches out. And a beautiful catch here for out number 1 in the 9th. Look at the bullpen. Yeah.
Ryan Howard has been thrown out of the ball game, and the Phillies have nobody left. They're going to need to use a pitcher to play a position. Roy Oswalt will come in to play left field for the Phillies. Raul Ibanez, who has played first base before, is now over at first base for the Phils. Toward left field. It always finds you. And he makes the catch. Roy Oswalt puts it away for out number 1.
That's, as the kids say nowadays, that's sick. That's flat out sick.
Look at his smile. He bunts toward first. Ibanez has it. To the bag. He wins the race and the dive to the bag. How about that? Michael Moore tried to capitalize on some inexperience from Raul Ibanez. But it's Ibanez who walks off with Roy Oswalt and walks off with a smile. Both play a role defensively.
Fernando Valenzuela, who had that first baseman's mitt in the dugout, will play first. And that's popped up to Fernando. Ain't we got fun? 1 down. It was easy. It was easy. Had it all the way. So Jeff Hamilton threw a curveball to Trevino, and he popped it up to, of all people, first baseman Fernando Valenzuela.
No matter whom Chuck Tanner puts in his lineup, the talented Pittsburgh Pirates hold on to first place. Wanting to keep right-handed reliever Kent DeColby in the ball game, Tanner placed him in left field. So if left-handed reliever Grant Jackson didn't get the last out, DeColby could. And DeColby did, but in left field. A game-ending catch. Now, when's the last time you saw a pitcher congratulated in the outfield?
Well, here comes Lou Piniella. And
obviously he's going to make a double switch, looks like.
His pitcher will be due up third in the last half of the 9th inning. So he's explaining all of this, the moves he's going to make here with Marvin Hudson, the plate umpire.
I just need to explain to the bullpen who's coming in.
Well, Lou's looking at the lineup card now that Marvin Hudson is carrying. You don't see that very often.
But what he's going to do
Marshall's going to go
left field
to the outfield.
Right. For one, that's interesting.
You got 2 lefty. Remember, Marshall is the only left-hander he's got in the bullpen. And Marshall's going to stay in. Alfonso Soriano is going to depart. And Aaron Heilman's going to come in to face this right-handed hitter. He struck him out. And he needed the strikeout with the bases loaded and 1 out. And now you've got the left-handed hitter, Schumacher, coming up. And Pinella's worked this now. He can bring Marshall back in. And even if Tony pinch hits for this left-handed hitter, he can bring in Marmol, the right-hander, from the bullpen. He struck him out.
Well, so far, Lou has gotten exactly what he wanted. He got the strikeout of Brendan Ryan, and now he gets the strikeout of Hopper.
Left field. Johnson on the move. He falls. He got it. He made the catch, and the inning is over.
Is Lou going to put Nelson in left field, bring in the left-hander,
to pitch to Greenwell and then bring Nelson
That's
back
exactly
in the ball
what
game.
he's going to do.
That's exactly what he's going to do.
Jeff Nelson in left field. Hatcher goes again, and a 3-2 pitch to Mike Greenwell, and here she comes, and it swung on and popped up. And Lou Piniella has pulled one out of the hat as Rich Amaral makes the catch to retire the side. My, oh, my.
How about this? Lancaster's going to left field.
DeCenzo coming in. It had to be something. I mean, he was working too long. You knew he was going to bring Ossenmacher in for the left-handers. This is
I like it.
A play only Popeye would pull.
That's right.
You love it.
Outside, ball 4. Okay, Mr. Staub, what are you doing?
I know what I do. Send up a hitter. Ossenmacher still in the game, but here comes Popeye now. Zimmer will make the change. He'll bring his left fielder in again. It's the second day in a row he brought an outfielder in to pitch.
I like it. There's a high fly ball right field. Dawson fighting the sun, makes the grab, and that'll do it for the Mets here in the 7th.
Shohei Ohtani's going to left field.
His first game playing a position other than the pitching mound and designated hitter.
He's going to go get that extra base hit.
And last year, because he was not going to be pitching at all, he did take a lot of ground balls in the infield and in the outfield. Shohei Ohtani did. So he's been doing it over the last year or so. Not an easy outfield to play here in Houston with the Crawford boxes. For the first time playing in the outfield since 2014.